loves you. God loves me. And God loves everybody. God loves you. God loves me. And God loves everybody. Hello, everybody.
Hello, universe.
And welcome to the Mrs. Wonderful Show. I am so glad and honored that you have decided to join us on today. So welcome back to our show.
Back to the show.
Yes, everybody. I want to say welcome to Therapy TV, where we don't just talk, we connect.
Connect with you. We do our best to make a connection in the best way, form, fashion possible.
Yes. So everybody, welcome back to please welcome again our guest and co-host, Mr. Tony.
Good morning, universe.
Yes, we are so happy to be back. You know, life can be tough sometimes, and you know we continue to come and do the show regardless of life situations and life's ups and downs. We are still here for you.
We got to keep on pushing on because life doesn't stop. So if life doesn't stop, then we can't stop.
And life can get very hard sometimes, right, Tony?
Yes, it can.
Yeah.
But you got to keep on pushing through.
Right. It can kick you in the butt.
No matter how hard the obstacle, you got to keep on going.
Yeah.
All right.
So let's go on and get on with today's show.
Like a pre-uplifting moment.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So today's topic and discussion is, where do you feel most like yourself?
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and start off the show. I feel most like myself when I am on my balcony. There is a great view outside my house, and when I'm out there, I feel closer to God. I feel like I can talk to Him about anything without judgment. So that's one way I feel like myself, most like myself. And then also, when I'm in my car listening to music, no matter what I'm going through, if I don't feel like being alone, I don't feel alone in my car. You know, I have my music and it's cozy, and I just feel most like myself there. And let's see, another place where I feel most like myself is when I'm working on a show. This show, you know, I feel like it's me, and I feel like, you know, nothing matters but you and I. You, world, and myself. And of course, Tony's part of it. Yeah, so those are some of the ways and where I feel most like myself. So Tony, what about you? Where do you feel most like yourself?
Well, kind of similar things to yours. One of the things I feel most comfortable or more like myself would be in the car when I am listening to music myself. I feel like myself, and I feel the most comfortable. Well, I ain't gonna say the most comfortable, but it is a comfort zone for me when I'm in the car listening to music. I feel like myself when I'm exercising. I feel like that's a way for me to really work through whatever I'm going through. You know, it gives me a chance to kind of get all that aggression out, whatever's bothering me, or whatever I'm going through. I can take it out in my workout, so to say. So it gives me that little bit of extra juice that I need to get through the workout. I've been finding myself feeling like myself on this show, connecting with you guys and talking with y'all. It's kind of giving me a chance to find out more about myself and digging more through myself, and I'm talking to y'all. So it's almost like I'm giving what I'm learning. I'm giving it to y'all too. I'm not being stingy, keeping it all to myself. So I feel like myself, and I feel like myself in a lot of different areas of life, but you know, they kind of keep it kind of simple. You know, I feel most like myself when I'm doing the things that I enjoy. You know, whether it be exercising or whether it's hobbies or anything of that sort of nature. You know, I feel like myself when I go when I go for walks as well. I do a lot of walking. So when I go for walks, that gives me a chance to, you know, reflect and think about what's going on in my life, and it gives me a chance to kind of go within myself to find out what's going on with me and to find out more about myself. So it gives me a chance to dig within me, find out more about myself, and I am myself. and I'm just comfortable with those things. Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing.
Well,
It's a blessing, and may God bless you for giving to the universe and sharing yourself with people, because the more you share, God is going to bless you. So we just thank you, him, for taking this time out to bless you.
I believe in paying it forward. So if you learn some new things that are helpful in your life, I feel like you shouldn't keep it to yourself. You should pass it on to other people, because you never know what other people are going through. And they could be going through the same similar situations that you're going through. And if you have a solution to what they might be going through, it's helpful, more beneficial for you to pass it on. Why keep it to yourself when you see somebody going through something? Why keep it to yourself when you can say, hey, listen, I got some things that worked for me. Maybe they'll work for you as well.
Okay, I remember, Tony, you helped me out. I remember talking to you after the before the show, and you were giving me some advice with some things that I was battling with, and and I was like, wow, he shared these things with me, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna put them to practice, put what you were saying to practice, and like I've been, doing that or whatever. So I'm just, if you had not been so, kind to pass out what you learned, I wouldn't have been able to kind of work through what I'm working through. So I thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah.
Cool beans. So
Yeah.
basically what we're saying in the show is find the best places where you can actually be yourself and not be afraid to be who you are, and where you're most comfortable. That's what's it all about you being in comfort zones to enhance yourself. Even though some situations you might get in, you might be a little bit uncomfortable, but a lot of times that comes with change. When you're trying to change something that's a little bit difficult in your life, and you might be a little bit uncomfortable at first, but eventually you'll start becoming comfortable to you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. You took the words right out my mouth. I was going to say, yes, you need to be at a place where you, like he said, feel most like yourself, so that you can stay uplifted. You need to continue. You need to stay uplifted. You need to constantly be somewhere where you're feeling like yourself, and reminds you and connects you with who you are, because life is going to be hitting you, and it's going to be something going to be hitting at you constantly, and you want to stay connected to yourself. You don't want to be so disconnected from yourself.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that concludes our discussion. Excuse me, for today, and on to our uplifting moment. Don't ever tell yourself you can't achieve something. Just know that you have an inner voice in you that guides and leads you to where you need to go. So try to take time out to make sure you pay attention to that inner voice. And sometimes it can be hard to figure out what that inner voice is. Sometimes, it's tough, but just kind of, I'll say, excuse me, listen to your heart. Listen to your heart, and try to, be led by, there's sometimes you have a feeling about something, that you think you should do this particular thing, and that it might not be right, so try to pay attention to that feeling, to help guide you, because like I said, it's hard sometimes to find that inner voice, because you just don't understand it. So
You think so?
Sometimes, well, people, let me kind of explain it.
Mm-hmm.
Some people say, they hear God talking to them, but some people might not understand God's voice. They might not understand it, so it might be a little confusing. They're like, wait a minute, am I hearing myself? Am I hearing God? So I'm just saying, if you don't understand that, then just listen to, I guess you can listen to the inner you that's telling you, hey, maybe you should work on this. This is better for you. Maybe you should drink more water. This is better for you. the good things, basically.
I think we all have that inner voice
Yeah.
that speaks to us. And I think the thing about it is, a lot of us don't know how to listen to that voice.
Okay.
That's my opinion. I'm not taking away from what you're saying.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I, in my opinion, I feel like we all have that inner voice. We just don't know how to tap into it and listen to it, because we all have the voice that tells us we might be in a certain situation, and we all have that voice that says, "I don't think you should do that." But then we might override that and be like, "Nah, it'll be all right." And then after you've done what you've done, then you go back and be like, I think I should have listened to myself when it was telling me certain things. You know what I mean? So that inner voice, we all have it. And whatever you want to call it. Some people might say, "Oh, that's my instincts talking. That's my spirit talking. That's God talking." I think we all have that inner voice inside. Well, I ain't gonna say I think. We all have that inner voice that talks to us as human beings. Some way, somehow, we are physical beings, but we also spiritual beings. And I feel like that voice is like that. How can I describe that? I would say that voice is like that internal radar that kind of guides us in certain directions, and sometimes we just don't listen to it. And I think we all struggle with that. I think we all struggle with the fact that one voice inside of us might be saying one thing, but then we want to do what we want to do,
right? And
we don't follow it, and then when we don't follow it, we like, man, I messed up. You know what I mean? Then we got to kind of backtrack and repair and fix some things, and then we got times when we do follow that voice. And when we do follow that voice, 9 times out of 10, when we do follow that voice, we're like, I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I made that decision. I'm glad I listened to myself. I'm glad I decided to drink water instead of soda. I'm glad I decided to choose the healthier option to eat instead of going out here and going to smash the cakes and the cookies and all that other stuff. And I chose to do something a little bit more healthier. I think we all feel proud when we say, hey, I think I need to go fix this first instead of going to buy maybe this item of clothing or something like that. You know what I mean? I think it's all in us. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of, are we going to listen to it? And are you more in tune in I don't want to say in tap. I don't even know what I'm talking about because I'm making up stuff as it go along. But I think if you're more in tune with that voice, it helps guide you in tough times. Yeah. Just got to learn how to listen to it. Just tap into it and listen to it, and, kind of try to make it as simple as you can.
Yeah, focus on the positive. Try not to focus so much on negative. Because so much negativity comes, and it kind of, you can kind of dwell on the negativity.
Yeah, in your own head.
In your own head. And it's wonderful to have been there. And I know that negativity gotta go.
Let's make it simple,
Focus on the positive things. Yeah. Please focus on the positive. Yeah. Yeah. Because negativity will get you down.
It's negativity all around us. You know what I mean? And even your brain. Sometimes you'll think the worst of situations, and you don't even have to really put a lot of effort in to have a negative thought. You gotta fight more to have more positive thoughts in your head. And this is a training exercise. You gotta keep doing it. You have to keep doing it, because you're always gonna have some kind of negative thought or something come in your head. You might be trying to do the right thing, and something to get in the way, and that'll kind of remind you of maybe why you feel like you can't do it. So you have to keep constantly talking to yourself, and constantly boosting yourself up, constantly telling yourself that, hey, I can do this, constantly filling your head with positivity as much as you can.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, okay.
All right.
That was our uplifting moment.
That was the second uplifting moment.
And Miss
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Miss
Wonderful has been under the weather, but she is feeling better constantly every day, taking care of herself. Mm-hmm. So continue to please pray for Miss Wonderful. Thank you.
Keep drinking the thorough.
Thank you.
All that out. Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're going to get on to our book of the day. Mm-hmm. Our book of the day is The Adventures of Rainbow Girl series, Rainbow's surprise 16th birthday party. So this is by my dear friend Lakita T. Sharp. This is the second book of her series, The Adventures of Rainbow Girl series. And her series is about following your heart. All of her characters experience some sort of an adversity. Please check out her book at barnesandnoble.com and Amazon. And like her on Facebook at Lakita T. Sharp. Visit her website at www.lsharp.simplesite.com. Yes. All right. So don't forget to check that out. All righty. If you have a question for me, Mrs. Wonderful, or Mr. Tony, please shoot us an email at ksharpkids@gmail.com. Again, ksharpkids@gmail.com. And don't forget to subscribe
And
to
hit the like.
our channel.
Yeah.
We thank you so much for watching. And remember,
And walking with us. Sound like he's about to say and walking with us. So if you're watching with us, cool. Taking this journey with us and walking with us through this journey, because we're walking through the same life journey as y'all. So thank you for coming along with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like we said, as God give it to us, we are giving it to you.
Give it back to y'all.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we love you, and thanks again for viewing. Once again, as always, stay cool, stay smooth, and stay marvelous. And as always, here we go. God loves you. God loves me, and God loves everybody. God loves you, God loves me, and God loves everybody. Bye, universe.
Signing off.
Love you.
As always.
Shutterstock Music.